Hey guys, it's 2022 and the same old question still exists. What do I need to have above the fold on my website? Now, above the fold, if you don't know, means when you land on the page, what is showing above the line at the bottom of the screen. And this applies on mobile or on desktop computers. You're going to have a line there, and anything below that line somebody has to scroll for is considered below the fold. So in this video, we're going to talk about what you must have above the fold and those critical ingredients. So stick with me. Okay, so what do we got to have above the fold on our website page that we're going to land people on? And now it doesn't really matter to me what the page is for. It could be a sales page, could be a home page, could be a blog page, could be any of those things. But here's the answer to the question. Above the fold, the first thing you've got to do and you've got to have is appropriate messaging, a title or a header that tells people that they're in the right place to get what they want to get. So remember, everybody that's on the internet is looking for things that they want. They either want information, they want to buy something, they want to shop for something. In general, they want to solve some sort of problem, and that's why they're online to begin with, right? So the first thing we've got to have on that above the fold real estate, which is so valuable, is something to establish relevancy with the visitor so that they know that they're in the absolute right place to solve that problem. And that problem may just be that they want to consume some content. And in the case of a blog page, you just want to put on there, this is our blog, or the title of the blog, or information about yada, 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 whatever that is, so that they know they've landed in the right place to get the content that they're looking for, right? It might be just something so simple as that. The sales page, a little bit more to it. And on your home page, the same thing. What does your business do? What problems do they solve? And I've said this on a lot of other videos, but as it becomes, it really gets dialed in, and you've got to really ask yourself that hard question when you're dealing with this high value real estate above the fold on your homepage. Are you establishing a relevant connection with that visitor right away? So that's the first thing. And then the next thing that you need to consider is easy navigation. What is the next thing the visitor should do once they know that they're in the right place? If they know they're in the right place, the next natural thing in their mind is, what do I have to do to get this thing? Now, it may be if they want to get content, do they scroll down to read more, click here to read more, here's some stuff to read now, right? All of those potential actions need to be front and center so that they know exactly what to do next. And if it's the case of a home page, well, you may want to have some menu options, and we're down to 3 or less on most page designs that we're doing now, like 3 or less menu choices. So if you got a lot of stacked up menu stuff, you want to get those down to, shoot for less than 5 menu choices possibly. And I'll give you an easy kill on this video. Condense your contact and about page into one. If you've got 2 of those, just crush that down into one. That helps a lot of people get rid of some extra stuff at the top of the website. And then the other, whatever those 3 are that are your main choices, make sure that those are choices that are going to not only help the person solve the problem, but also get them into your funnel and, move them along in your objectives in the best way that you can be in service to them, of course, and sell them whatever the product or service is that you're in the business of dealing. Okay. And then I think the third thing that you've got to have, and that we certainly recommend, is great imagery that's going to capture and engage that visitor, and be identifiable to them for whatever it is that, their tribal affiliation, if you will, in some cases, or even if they're just looking for something awesome like a product, that you're showing that visually, that they're able to get that, and that this is the exciting place to, get access to this widget or whatever it is that is the topic of the day. So those are the sort of 3 key things, establishing relevancy, being very clear about what the next things that the visitor needs to do to get what they want, and then establishing a visual connection with them in the space that you have. It's mobile, you got a little less space to work with. This desktop, you do a lot of cool stuff with hero shots, hero videos, inset video, inset pictures, sliders, there's a lot of choices with those home pages when you're working on desktop. You got more screen to work with, but those are my 3 recommendations and definitely the ingredients I'm looking for on that above the fold real estate. So if you got issues and the whole thing looks kind of convoluted, it's not working well, and it might be confusing, go ask some friends to give you some feedback or some sort of neutral parties. Ask your customers and clients if they'd like to see different things on the website. Solicit some new ideas if you're feeling like you're sort of stuck on what to do. And of course, if you ever need help, go ahead and post down below this video, and I love to reply to those. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to see us on the next one.